This one right here is hard for me to accurately script an intro for. The original Division game was certainly far from perfect, especially at launch, and yeah, it went through its fair share of growing pains, but for many players, it hits so damn hard. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's LtBuzzLitebeer, and even to this day, there are so many of you that still connect with this game. A few days ago, I posted this clip from the original Division game where I'm just standing in the street at night, just kind of soaking up the ambiance, and at least for me, this thing's gone totally viral. It's gone nuts over on Twitter. Now, I've been reading many of your responses, and they are so heartfelt, and they echo how I also feel about this game. So with that in mind, you guessed it, I booted up the original Division game, dropped into the matchmaker for legendary missions, and just let it fly. Now, I'm using a special LtBuzzLitebeer Frankenstein build built around the classified Sentry's Call gear set and a pistol with cool-headed. It's really built for solo gameplay, but anyways, it makes heavy use of skill cooldowns, pulse, and of course those sentry stacks. Now, unfortunately, my random squad mates are all kind of running these wild CC builds, so it takes us a while to drop targets even with those sentry stacks. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to smash that big, beautiful subscribe button and ring the bell to receive all my future upload alerts. Leave it a thumbs up if you liked it, and a thumbs down if you did not, and you can also give me a follow over on Twitter for all my latest thoughts on most things gaming related. Enjoy the gameplay. So we're not at a total failure run just yet. Looking down the timer, we're somewhere between 20 and 25 minutes. Haven't wiped yet. In with two randoms. Just hit the matchmaker and away we go. Grand Central Station, most of it is inside. You start at actually the subway entrance and then go down into the subway. This is the last part here where you make it outside. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the scenery around us. And if I'm not mistaken, sometimes I am, if I'm not mistaken, Grand Central was not originally one of the first legendary missions. I think there was other ones. But Grand Central and I believe it was Amherst were in that little pod of legendary missions that were added in kind of a little bit later. I may be wrong here, but they were added on a little bit later. But these were the first ones that would add on the new legendary hunters if you made it to the end of the mission and you had not wiped, which we have not yet. So we've been holding it together. I believe that's the library back behind us. It's incredible looking. Anyway, legendary, LMB, they shred you. They're super tanky. Hey, we just got a fourth agent, look at that. Who says this game is dead? This is on PC, by the way, too. Unfortunately, no crossplay, so I am limited to finding agents on the PC platform. Plus, this was recorded on the anniversary of the Survival DLC, so probably anyone that's on the game, hardcore people that still play the game, they're probably playing Survival, which came out, I believe it was, what, the 22nd? November 22nd was when it launched, the Survival DLC for Xbox and PC. Unfortunately, when the game first came out, I was on PlayStation, so we had to wait till late December. I looked it up, by the way, prior. It was December 20th. That was part of that initial batch of DLCs that came out, and Massive and Ubisoft had that contract with Xbox. So Xbox and PC got everything 30 days before PlayStation. So unfortunately, I had to wait 30 days because I was on PlayStation at the time to play Survival. Awesome DLC, though. Get that pulse out. I might have to go in and record some of that because in just a few days' time is Black Friday. And for anyone who's played The Division, we know that that is the day that the dollar flu pandemic actually begins in the story. So, big anniversary date for this game. Probably going to lay down in the intro the basics of this build. This is 6-piece, I was about to say Tactician's Authority because I absolutely love that build. It's Sentry's Call. Another very incredible gear set in this game. Not everyone uses this or understands what it does, but with headshots, I can mark targets. You can see those little diamonds appearing above the targets. Get them up to 6 stacks. Of course, we're going to increase how much damage they take. That's what I'm doing. I'm a damage multiplier support gear set here. Now, I typically run this thing as a 10k firepower gear set, or firearms gear set. So this is really meant for solo gameplay. I use a pistol, an X12 with cool headed on it. So I pop these gear sets, pop the headshots, and I can get my skills back off of cooldown very quickly. So I normally run this with attack link and pulse, and it's just an animal in solo gameplay. But I have to be very careful with legendary, because this is not defense. So I don't have that kind of shield resiliency, if you know what I mean. Normally with a defense gear set, I can go up and tank hunters, the hard legendary hunters, and they'll just swipe with the shield and they can't take it down. Look at that. We actually made it to here. So if we can make it up to this point and we don't wipe, we should see a hunter eventually up here. This is where these waves come at us. Look how beautiful this game still looks. Damn, it's 6+ years old. Anyway, Ubisoft is coming back to Steam now. I know some people have been asking me, especially on the tweet that I posted a few days ago, hey, I want to get the game, but it's very expensive, etc., etc. I saw it over on Steam. I think the standard game was less than $10. The gold edition, which included all... Agent down. I think the gold edition, which included all these DLCs, was less than $17. So if you're looking to get in on PC, the bargain is certainly there. There's a lot of content there. So that'll include survival, underground, which is incredible. You get all the incursions. I personally prefer incursions over raids. 4 players needed versus 8 for the raids, so they're a little easier to get into. You get resistance, West Side Piers, incredible area as well. Of course, all of these missions. And if you want to PvP, you've obviously got the Dark Zone. There's Skirmish in there. And then there's also the mass organized PvP game mode, Last Stand. Just a lot of DLC. If they could make this crossplay, it would be even better, especially for PvE, and I could matchmake with people on consoles, and they would fill up a lot faster. I got to stay in cover here. There's so much going to be shooting at me here, and these are the tough guys. Named bosses. The hunter I don't think is spawned in yet because my radar hasn't gone crazy. Get this guy. I'm like speed talking here too because my heart rate's going. This game just really pops. I love it. Can I get over this, please? Thank you. Let me get this. Here we go. All the screaming. Trying to thin them out a little bit here. I think every one of my teammates is running an Inferno turret too. Oh, Lord. Ideally what you want is if somebody's running Sentry's Call, if they're not going to do all the killing themselves, which sometimes they are, they're sitting back with like an MDR and just popping headshots and just ghosting things. Typically you want a couple guys running DPS gear sets and kind of hang back and just plow through them. So I would be up a little closer. Ow, that hurts. I'd be up a little closer marking targets. I'd have a couple proficient players behind me just blitzing everything, taking advantage of those Sentry's Call stacks. Fortunately, we don't have that. Everyone's running turrets and hiding. So this might take a little while, but I don't mind. That sounded like we almost got the hunter. This guy gonna crawl back to me? Come back to me, buddy. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna get him. Here we go. Here we go. Well, if that guy's gonna just stand there, go shock. I'm gonna get him. Excuse me. There's the hunter. You saw him just do his little combat roll off there. These are the new legendary hunters. Well, not the new, but these are the legendary hunters. These are much more resilient hunters than those that you find in survival. So these guys are uber tough. They move fast. They hit like a howitzer. This guy Guy's down again. Get up, buddy. Let's go. And they can heal like crazy. They're nightmares. They are the apex predators of the Division. Last thing I want to do is push up there. We need to thin out these guys as much as possible. You can see the targets going everywhere here. We need to get rid of as many of these guys as possible before we isolate the hunter. See, too many people, they push up there, they go a little crazy, they try and run up on the hunter, and then all of a sudden they're just dead. Ow. I'm putting on a shocking performance here. Giggity, giggity. Shocked again.
Alert. Friendly Division agent is down.
Yep, that's what those hunters will do. I think I'm going to save the tack link. If we can get the hunter isolated, we'll pop the tack link on him. Look at the lighting effects, even here in the tent. Damn. Come on, guys. Keep it together. Let's see if I can save this guy again. See, he pushed up a little bit. You push up a little bit, and this game has a way of just isolating you, and everything just starts... you start pulling aggro to you immediately if you push up a little too far. Alright, have we gotten it pretty much down to the hunters? Or the hunter? No, there's this guy right here. Look at this guy. Fast he moves. Oof. Just saved my squad mate there. He had no idea he was on a 6. Alright, it's us and the hunter. Here we go. Need to get some John Cena music going as we go into the ring. What do you say? Tack link it? Yeah, let's tack link it. Let's go. Here we go. Come on. Dude, he's tough. I'm telling you. Look, he's got everything. Here we go. Oh! Oh, snap. He took out my shield. Let's get him. Got him. Beautiful. Look at that. Damn, this game still hits. Anyways, if you celebrated, happy Thanksgiving here in the U.S. Stay safe out there. I'm seeing some crazy stuff on the news right now. All my best. Stay safe. Stay off the streets if you can. That kind of stuff. Anyway, The Division, 6.5 years old. Yesterday, Survival DLC, at least for Xbox and PC, anniversary. For those of us that were unfortunately on PlayStation, it's December 20th. If you want to get the game, it's over on Steam. I know Ubisoft's going back over to Steam, so it's pretty moderately priced over there. And there it was. Sentry's Call, 6-piece with a pistol. Just took down Legendary. And we get a Bullfrog. There you go. Beautiful. Anyway, as always, if you would, please smash that big, beautiful subscribe button. Make sure to ring the bell to get all my future upload notifications. Like the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If not, give it a thumbs down. Also, if you could share this video, it's greatly appreciated. Remember, you can find and follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and my community Discord server. All of those are easy to follow me at, and all the links are down in the video description. Until the next one, this is LtBuzzLitebeer signing off.